All right, hi everybody. It's Bonkai922. Today, oh god, I was playing a lot of Legends. I made a fool out of myself. Oh my god, made a complete fool out of myself. Um, in League of Legends when I was playing with Nostradamus and Admin Savage, it was just so bad. I was so horrible. I kept dying. Oh god, it was so bad. Actually, later on after that recording, I played a little more. I did not too bad. I had one game where I had 2 assists. The game we lost. The games that I played right now, I'm 2-3. I've won 2 and I've lost 3 matches. So go figure that. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened there. But yeah, this is gonna be my review. Data Live, episode 4. And what else I was gonna say? Oh yeah, I should mention there's a possibility the chapters might be coming early. So we'll see about that. I don't know if they're going to come out early. They might. If they do, then fine. If not, whatever. But besides this video, I want to do two. I had to do 2 tags. One is hard, and the other one is easy. The hard one is hockey's tag. I'll figure that out. But that's later on. Let's get into this now. Data Live, episode 4. This one was called Unhappy Rain. And I was talking to Sasuke Dracone, on Skype about this, and and I understand why people really don't like this show. They feel that it's too much like The World God Only Knows. I think it was Anime Savage. He was talking on Skype too. He said, "Oh, it's even like Chaos Head." Kind of a similarity there, but not really. Now, as we know from last week's episode, that took forever to sub. It was like we got 2 episodes for one in 1 week. He kissed Tohka. And Tohka is now with Shido in school. Goes to school with him. And so on and so forth. Now, unfortunately though, we see something that happens in the beginning of this episode. We see this little girl with blue hair, and she's got this weird outfit on. She got this hood with bunny ears. And I'm like, it was very strange. But yeah, he bumped into her and says, oh, to her, I think, or says to him, are you going to kill me? You know, you know where this is going. So that's what basically she said. And then what happened was, that ended there. And then we go into the actual episode. What happens? He goes to school. Half of this episode was really filled with school life bullshit. School life, slice of life bullshit. I mean, half of it was just that. Until the space quake hit, and then things got heated. And basically, there was a part where Tohka made cookies for him, and so did Origami, and then she apologized. In this episode she apologized. Come on, bitch. But yeah, she apologized to him, and he says, don't worry about it, stop bowing in front of me, that kind of thing. And they both made cookies. They ate them both at the same time. It was kind of a funny situation. And then that's all that happened there. And then after that, he goes home. A lot of funny scenes before the space quake hits. He goes home, he finds out that Tohka is going to be living in his house. And his fucking sister, man, she's scheming. She's just so fucking ridiculous. She's basically continually training him. Because what happened was, when he kissed Tohka, he sealed her powers. So, in essence, when he kisses a girl, a spirit, that initially seals their powers. Now, I don't mean, and it seemed like the dish they were going on in this episode was that they can reactivate their powers later on, and that he will have to always be with Toka in order to, for that to happen. And there were just a lot of funny scenes here. He goes in the bathroom. She's in there. His sister was manipulating him basically to confront her in the bathroom. And then the next day he goes to school and they put the desks together and have lunch and Origami. She's looking at his lunch saying, "No, that's wrong," because he bought his lunch with Toka at a convenience store, and she said it was wrong. It was a different lunch or something. And his own Fred is so stupid, but his a lot of electronic girlfriend on the phone was funny. And then after that, the space quake hits, and then shit gets real fast. And pretty much what happens is this teacher takes the Shido tells the teacher to take Toka with her in the evacuation. Meanwhile, he goes away to Shido with what's her face? With Morisama, Rene, the one that helps his sister. And they're gonna go and they're gonna obviously confront the spirit. Now the spirit's name is Hermit. And the spirit is very weird. Remember I told you the girl with the blue hair and the bunny ears? Okay. When he meets her in the what is brings, because they're fighting her, the defense force that they have, they're fighting it, and then it escapes. And he goes to the store. The girl does not talk through her lips. She talks through this bunny rabbit doll. Puppet. And he says the wrong thing, and he says, "Oh, she says, oh, is that, are you talking from the puppet or from yourself?" And her mood went down, so it wasn't the right thing to say. And she was about to go ham on him when he said that. And he corrected himself. The actual name of the girl, it's not Hermit, obviously, it's Yoshino. So, and he's like saying, "Yoshino, yes, it's Yoshino. Yoshino is Yoshino," and the whole thing there. And he's playing around with her, getting to know her so he can seal the deal and stop the spirit from destroying the world. Toka gets involved. She finds out where he is and everything. I'm like, damn. And it's like, she goes, she doesn't destroy anything, but she creates a crack in the floor and everything. And she's like, no. She's jealous, obviously, that he's going out and he's seeing this girl and kissed her and everything. And she takes away the puppet from the little girl, and it's strangling it. And she's like, "Give it back!" She's tugging on her and everything. So obviously, she can't talk without that. And then that's when she all of a sudden, the Yoshino calls something. She calls this thing from the ground. I was like, what? And it's basically a huge rabbit. And now listen, this is not a rabbit that I would initiate this. Anyone who wants this for a pet as a rabbit, no, you shouldn't. Came out of the ground, had like razor, like ice. It was like an ice rabbit, and had teeth. I was like, damn, thing is vicious looking. And he just jumps out and destroys everything, goes out of the building, and is jumping along. And the force, Origami and everybody are trying to attack it, and it disappears at that point after that, and just disappears. And he's trying to console Toka, and she's not having it, and she's like, "Oh, why did you like her more than you like me?" kind of thing. And that's pretty much where the episode ends, more or less. and his sister's like saying, "Oh, we went into a big time kind of mess here, right here we're in." So that's pretty much what ended on happening. Um, Next week's episode is going to have a lot more action, so I'm probably going to give it a higher rating. This, unfortunately, I know it's sad. I'm going to give this a 3.5. There was not a lot of action. There was action, but it wasn't a lot of it. And plus, most of it was slice of life bullshit. It was school life bullshit. And listen, everyone's got their own. There are a lot of series that a lot of people are like saying, I'm surprised, like some people, they don't like Photocon. I'm like, really? I'm really surprised by that no one likes Photocano. I thought it was going to be a good series, and people are trashing it. But Data Live, unlike the others like Crime Edge and so on and so forth, it's rehashed. Yes, I'm going to say it right now. It is a rehashed series to some extent, because if you compare Data Live to The World God Only Knows, it's probably more or less the same thing. Shido is trying to date these girls, like Katsuragi is trying to fall in love with these girls. Of course, there he's doing the evil soul out of them, and with Shido, he's just trying to seal the girls' powers. So that's the only difference between the two. But still, I say give this show a watch. It's only episode 4. I thought this was an okay episode. Like I said, it's only 3.5 out of 5. But the series, I can see, is going to develop huge. Fucking huge. I can see it. Because you got this girl with the giant rabbit who's going to like freeze everything. And they called the rabbit an angel. So that made it even more crazy with what was going on there. And then we have one other girl. And this other girl, whoo boy, she's evil. She's really evil. So look forward to that as well. So give this show a chance. I'm going to give this for the benefit of the doubt. When I finish watching the show, I'm probably going to get an in-depth overall rating for it. I usually do it for series that, catch my eye with it, and just gotta feel like, what does this deserve, But so far, it's an alright show. It looks good, So yeah. And that's all I got for you guys. So yeah, 3.5 out of 5 was an okay episode. Like I said, half was, romance, school life bullshit between Shido, Origami, and Tohka. And the other half was action. That was pretty intense with that giant bunny rabbit. Don't go petting that thing. It'll fucking bite your head off. So yeah, it was good. Before I leave, I got one thing to state. I will do a video Wednesday. Probably Wednesday. On Sakura Matsuri. Okay. So, look forward to that. And yeah, I'll go into details on that and stuff. So yeah, this is Bonkai Nights 2. I'll see you guys later. Beware. Beware of giant bunny rabbits with icicles for sharp teeth. They will come and get you. They're there. See ya.